Knockout Legends in the building. Like, comment and subscribe. So today I will talk about Tyson Fury. So this is an interview by Boxing King Media, and I think it's just before I'm not sure what it's before, but it looks like he's at a presser for some kind of fight. But anyway, I'm going to play the clip and then get back into it. So no further ado.
We're moments away from the press conference. Before we talk about this fight, one of the first things I want to ask you is, when I interviewed you in Saudi the day after the Ngannou fight, obviously you had a shiner, but you had sunglasses on your t-shirt, and I specifically asked you before the interview, do you want to wear your shades? And you said, no, I don't give a shit. And obviously that picture of your shiner went viral. And I just wanted to put that out there because you did that, because I'm assuming because you don't give a shit.
About what?
Because the shiner that you had, because I asked you before the interview.
Eye?
Yeah.
Didn't I just have a fight? It's boxing. I've had worse than that off my wife. A black eye, please. Why, is a black eye something that's not regular in boxing? Like, I've seen people with rise this close like this, faces out there. Black eye, I've had worse in sparring.
A lot of people made a big deal of that, and I just wanted to put it out there because if you wanted to hide it, if you was bothered about it, you would have put your shades on, which you obviously had on in your t-shirt, but you didn't. So I just wanted to put that out there.
Big deal about what? Black eye? How can people make a big deal of a boxer getting a black eye?
That's the
I wouldn't even make a big deal if a movie star got a black eye. It's fucking black eye, fuck all. Oh, look at my injuries now. Where are they? This disappeared. There must be a vampire.
You've kept a low profile for the last few weeks, so just what have you been up to since you come back from Saudi?
The same shit I do every day, all day.
Put the bins out?
All the same shit. You know what I do? You've seen the Netflix doc. Do the same thing.
I've got to ask you.
Not been keeping a low profile. I just do what I do. I don't do anything else anyway. Been 2 weeks, not done anything. Never left Morecambe. Do what I do, usually. Get paid, get laid, go home. Do the dogs, do the bins, take the kids to school, train. That's it. That's all I ever do anyway.
You treat yourself to anything new this time? I know you like your cars and stuff.
I got everything that a man could ever need. I got God. I don't need anything else.
I've got to ask you about the Ngannou fight. Now that it's been a few weeks now, what's the biggest thing you learned from that whole experience about yourself as a fighter and just from the event?
Had a fight, got paid, got laid, come home. Same old shit. Great event, and enjoyed it. I told you after the fight, I enjoyed every minute of it all. Great experience.
And I've got to ask you, because again, I know you've told me before you don't give a shit about what people say, but there was all sorts of suggestions coming out. People are saying from that performance, are his legs gone? All 5 feet of your legs are still here. I can still see them. They were saying his chin's gone. Some are suggesting that he's going to retire. He won't fight Usyk, but we're here today at the announcement. Hold on. It's all right. Go for it. It's all right. So yeah, as I said, all them suggestions about...
Yeah, probably all true, all of them. Gonna retire, legs are gone, chin's gone, whatever. I'm not... Listen, what people say, unless they're paying me money or they're involved with me at all, and I don't care what anyone says. And how many fights have they ever won? None. So, whatever.
This undisputed fight, the first one in over 20 years. I know you've said in the past you're not bothered about anything. For you, this is just something that you enjoy doing, but surely your name's going to go down as one of the greats of this era. You win on that day. Is that not bothered about that?
No. Am I the only person in the world who don't give a fuck about a lot of that shit? About what people say when you die? About where people rank you in history? I'm sick of talking about it. I couldn't give a flying rat's arse about what someone wants to say about me. If they got something to say, come to me face. You want to get outside, let's take it outside. If you don't, no problem. It's what it is. We'll have a straightener. Don't want a straightener, no problem.
Like I said to your dad last time, there's 8 billion people in this world. You're one of 2 that's been chosen to take part in that moment. God's put you in that place in your own words, and surely that must mean something to you.
Just I'm blessed. Whether I'm here fighting or I'm not, I'm very blessed by God. And I'm thankful to wake up every day, and I'm happy.
I've got to ask you, Tyson, about the event yesterday. That's been put together in the space of 2-3 weeks. I know you've played a role in that by not obviously fighting on that date. How excited are you with the fights that are on there?
All good fights. Really looking forward to watching them all. Good fights.
What did you make of Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren on the stage together? I bet that's something you didn't think you'd see in your lifetime.
I think Shane makes a very good sentence when he says money talks and bullshit walks. And that's a true saying.
I think we'll leave it there then. I've got to ask you, your stablemate Joseph Parker, I was talking to him yesterday. He's got one of the best resumes in boxing and probably doesn't get highlighted enough. He's taken on Deontay Wilder, a man that not many people would be lining up to fight. A word on Joseph Parker.
Joe's obviously he's my friend and he's getting paid well enough to do it, so I'm happy for him. You know, it's if he wasn't getting paid for it, I'd say don't do it, but he's getting paid a lot of money, so crack on. He's a prize fighter. That's what you got to do. A man's got to do what a man's got to do.
Can I ask for you a quick couple of predictions on them two main fights, Wilder?
Other than Parker, I don't care about the rest of the lads he's fighting. I wish them all well, and I wish they did the best performances, and that's it. Other than Parker, obviously I want Parker to win, but the rest of them, it doesn't matter who wins. They're all good lads, they've all done well, and they're all lucky to be on the card, and they've all earned the reason to be there. And if they didn't, they wouldn't be there.
What's plans for Christmas? You're obviously sacrificing a lot for this camp.
I don't really have any plans ever for Christmas, New Year's, Boxing Day, Happy New Year, Easter. I just take one day at a time and enjoy it. I've obviously got a plan here. Got a fight coming up on February the 17th. But other than that, just live a day-to-day life. I don't do anything ever. I don't go anywhere. I don't see anybody. I don't want to see anybody. I don't want to go anywhere. Spencer will tell you. Where do I go, Spence?
Nowhere, you see me.
He said, you've been keeping a low profile since your last fight. Last fight? I don't go anywhere ever. Other than a press conference. I watched that Robbie Williams documentary the other day, first episode. And he said, other than being on stage or doing my work, I'm in bed. Well, other than being on stage or doing my work, I'm at home in Morecambe. And I don't go anywhere. You could give me 25 trillion and this room full of gold and belts and whatever else you want to chuck in. It wouldn't really affect my life. Because I don't really do much, and I like it that way. I like that I don't go anywhere. I like that I don't do anything. I don't want to rub shoulders with anybody. I don't want to go to big events. I've no interest. I do big enough events when I'm fighting myself. So yeah, very strange, unusual person, but I suppose I've been made like that.
There's a lot of stuff I could ask you, but I know you're not bothered about critics and what people say, because one of the big things people are saying about the last fight, he's surrounded by yes men and all that kind of stuff. I spoke to Spencer about it. Spencer said he says yes to everything.
Who's the yes man? Is me dad the yes man or is Spencer the yes man? All these people are just wankers. Never want to fight in their life, and they are sausages. So when they come back, when they show me the bank balance with 200 million in it, yeah, then I'll take notice. Other than then, water or duck's back, no interest. I don't get why people would be interested in what some idiot on a computer or somewhere says about them. Who cares? Here's some fun facts. Did I go in there and get paid? Yeah?
Oh, yes.
Did I get out in one piece?
Yep.
Am I going back to Morecambe to do the same old shit I always do?
Yep.
Happy days. What some prick says about me on a camera, I don't care.
All 5 feet of them are still there.
Whatever. Listen, I don't care. I'm about to make 100 million here. Who cares? I won on it. I won 10 years ago.
You won in life.
I won when I beat Klitschko. I won when I won the British title. I've already won at life. There's nothing some sausage could ever say to make me feel down or bad about myself. Just remember the days of Tyson Fury and enjoy them, because when they're gone, they're gone.
100%.
And you'll never get them back, and there'll be no one else to ever come like me, and that's it. So enjoy it. But other than that, never let anybody try and get you down, because who are they when they're at home? Losers. Anyone who's going to try and slate somebody else is obviously a loser. Oh, and they're not relevant anyway. Like I always say, I bet Van Gogh had his critics, but we don't know who the fuck they are because there wasn't relevant people.
Putting the critics aside, you've got a lot of fans.
So from the clip there, we get a lot to unpack. We get the sense that Tyson's being evasive and he doesn't want to answer questions direct, but Boxing King Media's trying his best. He's pretty knowledgeable, Boxing King Media, and also pretty smart. He asks questions in a non-invasive way, but he still asks them in the way that he wants to get a response or an answer. But you get the feeling that he's learned quite a bit of Coogan, and the way to ask questions, but he asks them in a way where he's framing it like he's not asking it directly, the public are asking it. So the question about the black eye and him not wearing the glasses, did he care about if people see it? And to be honest, remember, if he is what he says he is, Tyson Fury, he's a gypsy bare knuckle fighter, I don't think a black eye is going to be of any concern. I think it's more the fact that he got humbled by an MMA fighter and thought it would just be an easy schooling, and he actually got through because he didn't prepare for Ngannou. He thought that he could just get off the couch like Tyson did against the white collar boxer and just do what he wanted basically. And to be fair, I still say it again, and even though I said it loads and loads of times in other videos, he did win the fight. He won it. I wouldn't say he beat him by miles, but I give Fury the win by at least 1 point. Do you know what I mean? However other people saw it, I understand, because like when you watch the fight, because of the way the fight went, it looked like Fury got beat. And if it wasn't, and if he didn't get beat by the way it looked like it was at least a draw because he got dropped. But to be fair, in boxing, the same could be said with the first Wilder fight. You know, why it got scored the way it got scored. You know what I mean? Fury definitely won that fight, but remember, he got dropped. Do you know what I mean? So, and that's why it got scored the way it got scored. And that was a 12-round fight. And Fury was flipping a shadow of himself. Probably even worse in the condition he's in for this Ngannou fight. So, you know, but again, it just shows you what he can do even in that state. So you still have to take your hats off to him. But gone is the Fury that fought Klitschko, to be fair, and the style's changed. He still has it in him, but like he has to be more conservative with the size. So it's more of a punishing kind of attack behind the jab, using the weight and like size and strength to bully people, but you couldn't bully Ngannou. But anyway, other things that he delved into in the interview kind of like riled Fury up, but he was a bit nonplussed by a lot of what Boxing King media was saying and just stating facts that why should he care what other people think? It is what it is. I do what I always do. And to be fair, everyday life goes on. Life goes on. When people pass, life goes on. You know, you get back into the routine and the rhythm of life. And yeah, he may have thought about it for a minute, but like maybe he doesn't dwell on it as much anymore because he keeps stating the fact that the money is the main motivation. And I think that's kind of like the key with a lot of people, that when they reach a certain height in their career, nothing really matters anymore. Because I think it's one of them, once you find success and then you realise that you're successful and then you're just successful all the time, it becomes nothing. You know, you can make as much money as you want, you can have all the women you want. After a while, there is no actual enjoyment behind it, because once you've attained something and you just attain more of it, it's just a case of, do I really need all this? And in a sense, if you want to help your whole family out, then I suppose, yeah. But like, money begets more money. Success begets more success. But I think what he's trying to say is once he's gone, like the Jay-Z song, Encore, and in the, I think the intro to the song, you're gonna kind of miss Jay-Z when he's gone. Same with like the end. It's kind of true. Once Fury's gone, if Fury does what he states he's going to do, which is beat Usyk, and he beats him conclusively twice and retires, we may not get the Anthony Joshua fight, and he might retire, and that might be the end of it. And like he said, he had £200 million in the bank, and he's getting 100 million for fighting Usyk. So we're talking 300 million. He's not far off the $500 million that he wanted. So to come back from where he's been and been out of boxing for so long, and to get back to this height, and to actually be at the king of the hill after being out for so long and just winning one belt, and then about to be crowned undisputed, says a lot. And it just shows you his contemporaries and his rivals gave him the inspiration to feed and gave him something to strive for, to gain back to the king of the hill. So you can only take your hat off to him for that. But will he actually do what he proclaims that he's going to do? You know, it's to be seen. So more the things that Boxing King Media was asking him kind of just expose the mentality that he has. And I don't think he's bothered, but I think it's more of that he has to be that way because a lot of fans that were staunch Fury supporters have turned on him because he's exposed the way they think about him and exposed British boxing and exposed himself by not taking Ngannou seriously. So I think that's how British fans are. We love you when you're winning. When you're not winning or you actually show us up, they turn on you. Fickle. They're fickle. Same with AJ fans, fickle, you know. Even Errol Spence fans, fickle. They turn on you. So it is what it is. And people are already saying if he fights the way he fights against Ngannou, like that with Usyk, he's going to lose. And the attitude what he's got, he's going to lose. But a lot of it's bitterness, jealousy, whatever. But all I can say is good luck and may the best man win. But anyway, leave your thoughts in the comment section, like, comment and subscribe, and tell me what you think about Fury's attitude. Do you think he's arrogant? Do you think he's egotistical? Do you think he just simply doesn't care? Do you think after these 2 fights, this is it? I honestly believe he's going to hang it up after those 2 fights. Win, lose or draw, I don't think he's going to carry on. So, but anyway, leave your thoughts in the comment section, like, comment and subscribe. That is another one from Knockout Legends. Peace.